Tish James under investigation for mortgage fraud. Adam Schiff under investigation for mortgage fraud. And early this morning, John Bolton, a man who once cheered on the Mar-a-Lago raid, found himself to be the target of a DOJ raid at his own house. The FBI raiding Bolton's Bethesda, Maryland home at 7 a.m., also his office in Washington, D.C., part of an investigation into his handling of classified documents, all centering around his book, The Room Where It Happened. You remember this. Written after Bolton was fired by Trump, it skewered the president as an uninformed fool on foreign policy, not nearly as smart as John Bolton. An allegation, of course, that sounds awfully stupid these days when you think about foreign policy in this administration and the progress that we've seen around the world, thanks to the president. The White House asked him not to write this book. John Bolton did it anyways, and now it appears a Maryland magistrate judge sees enough evidence that Bolton put classified information into that book to sign off on today's FBI raids. Vice President J.D. Vance taped an interview with Meet the Press today. It's for Sunday, but he was asked about John Bolton, and NBC released this.
We're in the very early stages of an ongoing investigation into John Bolton. I will say we're going to let that investigation proceed. What I can tell you is that unlike the Biden DOJ and the Biden FBI, our law enforcement agencies are going to be driven by law and not by politics. And so if we think that Ambassador Bolton has committed a crime, of course, eventually prosecutions will come. Classified documents are certainly part of it, but I think that there's a broad concern about Ambassador Bolton. They're going to look into it. And like I said, if there's no crime here, we're not going to prosecute it. If there is a crime here, of course, Ambassador Bolton will get his day in court. That's how it should be.
So 3 years ago, when the Biden DOJ raided Mar-a-Lago, the home of a former president, for classified documents, here was John Bolton's reaction. Take a listen.
It's important that everybody take a deep breath here. This is a very serious matter, and it would be better if we could let the legal process play out. I know that may be frustrating to some people, but the seriousness of it itself dictates that we try and proceed in the most orderly way we can.
Well, it's an interesting comment when you think about how the situation sits today. We'll play a little bit more from John Bolton on the same subject line, the Mar-a-Lago raid. Take a listen.
I don't think he cared about the classification system. I don't think he appreciated the sensitivity of this information. It's very hard to speculate on motive other than that he liked cool things. He saw things that so he wanted to take them, and he was pretty much able to take them, and not just on classified information matters, on all kinds of things that crossed his desk. Some days he liked to eat a lot of French fries. Some days he took classified documents. He wanted them. Why did he want them? Because he could get them.
We'll see where the investigation leads, of course. And as expected, the mainstream media is going berserk over this because, to be honest with you, it clearly is payback time. Adam Schiff, Big Tish, and now John Bolton, you'd have to be blind to not see this. But you'd have to be a fool to not have expected it. After what Washington has done to Donald Trump, did they really think that he was going to come back and just forget and forgive all of that? They weaponized the government to destroy their political opposition. They tried to destroy this man in every possible way that they could. They tried to bankrupt him, destroy his businesses. They tried to put him in prison, an ex-president with a mugshot. What they did was so twisted, it was so toxic, it was so shocking, it literally ushered Trump back into power in 2024. You think he wasn't going to get even? You didn't think he was going to put people in place that were going to do this? Take a shot at the king, you best not miss. And of course, they're going to deny what's happening, but everybody can see what this is. And honestly, this is necessary. If you're going to prevent this from ever happening again, people need to be punished for what they have done because they started it. They started this. He didn't start it. They started it. Take a listen to the media losing it over the Bolton raid. The same people that didn't care at all when this kind of stuff was happening to Donald Trump, added to the investigations of Adam Schiff and Tish James, they are going nuts over this. Chuck Todd lambasting the senators who confirmed FBI Director Kash Patel, saying it's not like you weren't warned that this guy would be comfortable politicizing the agency. Oh, Chuck Todd, now the FBI is politicized. It wasn't before, though, according to him. Here's more of the media outrage.
The fact that the vice president of the United States jumps on that suggests that this is a politically motivated gesture.
My suspicion is this looks performative and political, and that is highly concerning. The FBI should not be used as a tool to go after political enemies.
The timing of this is chilling.
This seems to be just blatant, bald-faced retribution because Donald Trump doesn't like him and sees him as having, betrayed him.
They didn't say much. They didn't say much when Trump had 91 felonies against him, but now they're really, really worried. So now the DOJ has been weaponized. Now it's weaponized. Let's recall these same people, these same institutions, how they sounded when Trump was facing almost 100 felony counts.
What do you make of the Republican criticism that this search was politically motivated?
I can't see it.
And now they're all rushing to the defense of a guy who likely broke the law. These Republicans, they attack any kind of investigations that look into Trump's un-American activities.
He's not being singled out. This is not politically motivated.
Clearly, there was no witch hunt. Clearly, it was not politically motivated.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.